To what are you addicted? Now you may realize that the question is not are you addicted, but to what? We are all to some degree or another addicted to something or another. Because what is addiction? It's avoidance of discomfort. Now, all discomfort starts as energy, and what is an emotion? Energy in motion. So an addiction is to cover some discomfort emotionally. Some people may reach for alcohol to get rid or to cover that emotion. Some people reach for chocolate. Some people go shopping to hide the emptiness or the anger or the whatever the issue may be. But what it comes down to, we are all addicts to some form or another. You may occasionally binge because there's that little thing that niggles you and you're not ready to face it now. You'll face it tomorrow. So you only have the chocolate Sunday evening. The point is that we all have that to some degree or another. Some addictions are also illegal, like substance abuse, but it comes down to the same thing, whether you choose shopping, work, food, alcohol, whatever it may is. And the reason we probably do that is from a very young age, we are taught to suppress our emotions. Think of it this way. When a small child gets upset because they've just lost their toy or a friend took it or you have to go somewhere, they don't want to go somewhere, they fell down and hurt, then you go, shh, 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 shh. We stop them. We suppress that emotion. So they are never taught to honor negative, so-called negative emotions. It's suppressed. So that is a trend that then carries on throughout your life. And later on you use different things to cover that emotion, because that's what addiction is, right? You avoid that issue, that emotion. Now, as an adult, what can you do about that? CTC, tapping. Tapping is incredibly effective in releasing those patterns because it allows those programs to come out. But what can we do for our children? We can learn, teach them to honor their feelings. If you have a small child that gets upset for something, give them a moment. Be with them, acknowledge the emotion that they are having, and allow them to process it. It's a bit scary. I had that advice when my children were young, and they said, oh, well, allow the child to scream or to cry. And I'm going, oh, but what if it gets worse? And it doesn't. True emotion only lasts 2 minutes. So for your children, allow them to process that so that they can avoid the addictions later in life. As an adult, there are many other forms available to you, but the first step comes in recognizing that discomfort and being willing to face it. And once you're willing to face it, then you can do tapping, CTC, all those kind of things are available to you. But the very start is recognizing which addiction you have and what is the emotion that is underlying that.